Hello. Hi. Yes, we're live and here in Buckingham Palace. This is very exciting. A very special live web chat, a Google Hangout. It's the launch of an incredible new charity programme, the Queen's Young Leaders. From today, the search is on to discover and support 60 young leaders every year for the next 4 years. From every corner of the Commonwealth, that's 240 young people who are helping transform their own lives, and not only that, the futures and others around them for now and for the future. We are looking for you. We're looking everywhere in every nook and cranny, and I'm delighted to be joined by some very special guests. I mean, you may have noticed them just hanging out here. For the launch of the Queen's Young Leaders, a big welcome indeed. In fact, let's applaud across the nation. Yes, I'm very excited about this in Buckingham Palace. The Royal Highness Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and His Royal Highness Prince Harry. Hello. Thanks for coming. I mean, this is your jaunts, but this is very exciting. A first ever Google Hangout. We've got Jamal Edwards in London. Hello. Hello. Sitting right here. At home. We've got Jordan Bennett from Jamaica. Hello.
Hi. Hi, Jordan.
Yes. Gloria Benny in India.
Hello, Gloria.
Hi there.
Hello. It's working. So far, so good. Lockie Cook from Australia.
Hi, Lockie. Hi, Lockie. What time is it there?
It is 10:30 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. And we're liking your backdrop as well, Lockie.
It's looking good.
And Sheila Blessing Nadima from South Africa. Hello.
Hi, guys.
You're right.
I'm okay.
There he is. Yeah.
Nice headphones.
Thank you very much.
So I know our Royal Highness Prince Harry would like to maybe speak a little bit about what's happening here today.
Well, I quite want to speak to everybody that's online at the moment, saying a huge thank you. I know that it's different times of the day or night, all over the place. But thank you very much for being patient. And well, myself and William are here just to show our support for all the young leaders across the Commonwealth, and especially you guys and girls that have managed to get online and stay online for this amount of time. So from both of us, a huge thank you for taking part in this. And yeah, the stuff that you guys do is hugely inspirational. So don't stop now. This is the beginning.
So Jamal, you've been involved in the launch. I just watched an amazing video, and it feels, whenever I hear you speak, I feel really invigorated to use our voice and to speak to young people. And what do you think of the Queen's Young Leaders programme?
I wish I had this when I was younger. I think it's a great initiative that's starting. And also to have the community at heart, so all the people that go in the Queen's Young Leaders programme can then empower and inspire other people in their community as well. So all the people that are out there doing creative things could also help them to sort of boost their self-belief to go out there and basically chase their dreams.
It's so good to know that there is something out there, and the fact that you're using all sorts of ways to connect to people across the planet, it can only be a positive thing. We're reaching out and using the internet for good. So that's what we're going to do right now. Prince Harry, I know that you wanted to speak to Jordan in Jamaica. Hello.
Hi. Jordan, firstly, I really like your hair.
Thank you very much.
How long have you had it for?
What, 20 years?
No, you never know. Jordan, you've been doing amazing things for people in Jamaica who live or are surrounded by poverty. What do you see as being the biggest challenge from now, yourself and for people in your country, to be able to remove themselves from poverty, or being having themselves helped to be removed from poverty?
I'd probably just say by getting the help, because it's really kind of not that easy to get the support you would want in such great initiatives, because a lot of persons probably just focus mainly on the material things and themselves. I think if persons would come together and work together to do good here, it would be much better. If everybody put together, it would be much better.
So the more voices together, the bigger, the louder the scream.
Very much so. And it doesn't matter the age, because I started when I was 17. So it doesn't matter the age.
Yeah. connecting young people with older people, because the older people seem to be in the positions of power.
That's so true. Very true.
That we can change that together. Hashtag the search is officially on. Please do use the hashtag whilst you're watching the Hangout, and think about exceptional people that you know that you might want to shout about, or maybe you are that person. Tell the world, boast and be proud of all the amazing things that you're doing. So thank you, Jordan. We have got His Royal Highness the Duke of Cambridge, Prince William, who's going to now connect into South Africa. Hello, Sheila.
Even Australia. I was going to ask Lockie if that was all right.
Yeah, go.
Question. Lockie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Lockie, how are you doing? We recently got back from Australia and we're up at Uluru, seeing some of the indigenous communities up there. And I know you've been working tirelessly to promote and educate people on indigenous rights in Australia. And I wanted to ask you a sort of very general question, but I'm sure a man of your caliber can answer it in the sort of time limited space that you have. Is what do you think it takes to make a great leader, and what are your inspirations for doing this?
Thanks a lot for the question. I think it's all about, in Australia, for me as an Australian, in the terms of leadership, how I've developed as a young person, it's all been about connecting with Aboriginal people and their connection to country and to their community. And for me, as a young non-Aboriginal Australian, connecting to that ancient philosophy about everything is all interconnected, it's made me become a better leader. And I say that because when you become aware that your role in your community is about promoting more social cohesion, it's around everyone in your community in which you reside working and humming together. And that philosophy that Aboriginal people have taught me has enriched my ability to be a better leader. Because I connect, I listen in, I watch and I observe, and it makes me a better leader.
Fantastic. And what was it that inspired you, or sort of gave you the seed to follow up with this idea and to promote and lead in this example that you are?
Yeah, well, I'm very fortunate. I've gone up to the Kimberley, a community called One Arm Point. It's called Adiulun, and I've actually been adopted by the Aboriginal community, the Bardi people. So my name is Binjali, and the person I really look up to is the local Yara and Bardi man. His name is Michael Albert, and he's really just led by example. And it's not this amazing big person who's up there. He's someone who really cares for his community. He does all he can to help out. And for him, as a countryman, it's really been an inspiration for me, and it's created so much joy in the work we do with the ICEA Foundation, with our purpose of reconciliation inspired by young people. It's all about getting more Australians believing that we can all connect to this community and be all community leaders.
Fantastic. The next time we're down there, you're going to have to come and show us around some of your projects and some of your ideas, Lockie, and also some of that wall art in the background behind you. We're going to have to take some of that home.
I'll get you joining in.
Nice.
Wow, you're going to be painting it by the looks of it. Thank you so much, Lockie. Okay, so we're zigzagging across the planet now to India. We've got lovely Gloria. Hello, Gloria.
Hi there.
Yes,
Hi,
Prince
everyone.
Henry would like to ask you a couple of questions.
Hi, Gloria.
Right.
Firstly, I know it's a rude question to ask again, but how old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 28. And how long have you been leading from the front?
About 8 years now. So since I was about 20, 21, yeah.
And what do you find for yourself being the hardest thing to inspire other people? That, I mean, when you were younger, I presume that it was quite hard to inspire yourself to be able to lead others. So now that you're 28 years old, looking back at the people, the kids that were in your position, you weren't necessarily that able to be inspired. How do you hope to invigorate young children into doing what you're doing?
All right, great. So interesting. So because we started off very early, like when we were 20, 21, but make a difference, we wanted to essentially solve a pretty complex challenge, which is children living in orphanages. So one of our biggest challenges that we faced as a bunch of 20, 21-year-olds who wanted to solve this problem was people wouldn't take us seriously. So when you're young, you're passionate, you have incredible drive, but whether you can solve such a complex problem is, people think twice about But interestingly, over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, what we realized is that if you have the right expertise on board and you can essentially communicate what really is the problem and get to the root of it, and you're able to communicate that to the youngsters or to anybody out there, you can get a bunch of people who really are interested in solving the problem on board, and inspiring them is very easy. Because if you look at the youth, what they're waiting for, they're usually very passionate and they have incredible drive, and some of them are extremely competent. All they're waiting for is for a purpose, and if you're able to communicate that purpose and show why that's very meaningful, they're ready to jump on and come with you wherever you lead them.
And lots of very inspirational young people that now that there's social media, they actually have the ability to be able to have a voice and express their opinions.
Exactly. So actually, Make a Difference is very. We use social media quite a bit to reach out to the young people, and that's been an amazing tool in really communicating and reaching out to folks and getting folks to do what's really meaningful.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
I'm really passionate about using the arts to connect and engage, and I know that Sheila, who's with us from South Africa, has done similar things and has started a youth art project. I'd like to know a bit more about it. Sheila? Oh?
Yes. Yes. I'm currently working for Umtombo as a child and youth care worker. I'm running an arts program there. So yeah, it's nice doing art with kids, especially kids who are living in the streets, because it's to expose them, it's to create opportunities for them. Because before you work with the kids, try to integrate the kids, you must make or create something that will keep the kid to be involved, to looking forward for something or for a new thing. Beside my work in Umtombo, I have my own production organization in the township. So I always like to work with the youth in general, just to raise more awareness and to make them to be involved, and to be committed using art.
We do apologise to anyone watching that's obviously experiencing some technical difficulties. This is the first time this has ever been done. This is royal history, hosting a Google Hangout across the planet. We'll put all the information up online about these incredible people. And we are looking for more. Can we pick your brains, Jamal? Have you got any advice for young people out there that do have something inside of them stirring, they want to use the voice?
I agree with Gloria about sort of older people taking you seriously. I think that once you find your niche, it's sort of finding your gap and then penetrating it and sort of being consistent with it. But I do think something like this that can offer you mentorship and help you build your skills is perfect. I get young people emailing me every week, and I was speaking to the comment relief team last week saying like this would be perfect. So now I'm starting to forward people that are messaging me, asking me for what's the next step. I need to do this, I need to do that. So this is why this is perfect for that.
I'd like to ask both of you as well, because I know that you use your positions and your public figures to inspire and to discover, and you do get out there and speak to people, and it's an amazing example of that, and I'm really excited that the search is on. But what about people that are lacking confidence, and they may be doing amazing things in their worlds, but they would never think they would be worthy of anything like this, when essentially they are one of the Queen's young leaders? What would you say to these people?
If I may, before Harry, we see in everything we do in lots of places we travel around the world, we see some incredible people, and Harry alluded to it in his speech earlier, which you guys weren't privy to, but we'll be able to get it, I'm sure, later. There are so many inspirational, incredible people, young, old, but particularly some of the young guys and girls that we get to meet, because we can understand some of the frustrations, some of the worries, some of the concerns that they have. And all I'd say is believe in yourself. You have a lot more to say than you think. And for those people out there that have an open mind and will listen and care, they will listen to you and will want to help. And those are the kind of guys and girls you need to target. So always believe in yourself. Do not give up in your quest for whatever it is that you're troubled with or want to make better. there are people out there who will listen, and yeah, keep up the good work.
Amazing. Here, do just go for it. I say.
Yeah, just from me, I know we're running out of time, but just yeah, as William said, echo that point. Never give up, and if it's a lack of confidence or lack of belief, then team up. There's plenty of people out there who share your opinions and will share your passion, and more voices is much more powerful than one. So you know.
This is a bit of a cliche for both of us to say this, but all the stuff that you guys are doing around the world gives us the inspiration to keep going. Honestly, it really does. You set the examples, you set the pattern, and you give both of us a reason to go out and do stuff and go and meet more people. So you know, it's for people like Lockie and everyone who we're talking to here that do that.
I think it's important to say that we are all people with beating hearts, and we can all be incredible. And if you know someone that is incredible, maybe that they would never think that themselves, then make sure you head to queensyoungleaders.com. That's www.queensyoungleaders.com. Use the hashtag. The search is on. This has been incredible. Find your confidence, use your voice. Let's stick together, and it could be brilliant. So thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh.